If you thought Meghan Markle's Hollywood comeback era was finally taking off, oh honey, grab a snack, because this time the shade wasn't subtle, it wasn't soft, it wasn't even whispered behind champagne glasses. No, no, no. This time the shade came from Adele, the British queen of vocals and zero-nonsense energy. And she delivered it so effortlessly that people at Kris Jenner's birthday party practically felt the temperature drop. Imagine this. A $165 million Beverly Hills mansion glowing like a diamond, celebrities piling in like it's the Grammys. And suddenly, Meghan Markle floats in dressed like she's the star of the next James Bond film. She's beaming, she's glowing, she's convinced this is the night Hollywood finally says, "Welcome, darling, we've been waiting for you." But Hollywood had other plans. Because somewhere across that glamorous room, Adele was posted up with A-listers, sipping her drink, living her best life, and allegedly refusing to even glance in Meghan's direction. Not a smile, not a wave, not even the polite head nod you give someone you don't like but still have to tolerate. And the wild part, this isn't the first time. That's right, Adele has reportedly snubbed Meghan before. But this one happened in front of Hollywood's biggest power players. And the whispering started almost instantly. But guys, that was just the beginning. Because when Meghan and Harry walked into Kris Jenner's party, they didn't just walk into a celebration. They walked straight into a social minefield filled with frosty stares, hidden agendas, and more awkward energy than a school cafeteria fight. And that's where we begin. The moment Meghan and Harry stepped out of the car, their moods could not have been more different if they tried. Meghan came in glowing like she just won the lottery. Hair perfect, dress hugging every edge, smile wider than the Beverly Hills zip code. She looked like she finally got her golden ticket, an invitation to Kris Jenner's ultra-exclusive 70th birthday party at Jeff Bezos' $165 million mansion. To Meghan, this was the event that proved she had made it. To Harry, it looked like the event he was tricked into. Harry stepped out looking like he'd rather fight a dragon than face the paparazzi waiting outside. His face miserable, his posture tense, his hand death-gripping Meghan like she was dragging him into a haunted house. And the second they walked through those towering gates, something shifted. People paused, conversations dipped, heads turned, and not in the "oh look royalty" way, but in the "oh they showed up" way. Because let's be clear, this was not a casual backyard birthday party. This was a social Olympics where every guest is there because they're powerful, wealthy, iconic, or useful. And Meghan thought she was one of them. But the vibe? Ice, straight ice. Now, let's zoom in on two queens of the evening, Mariah Carey and Martha Stewart. These women don't even have to try to shade you. Their existence shades you. Their eyelash flutter shades you. Their silence is worth 10 tabloids, and both of them have history with Meghan. Talking about Mariah Carey, just weeks before the party, Mariah was asked if she'd met any royals. Did she mention Meghan? Nope. She skipped right over her and brought up Fergie, a woman who hasn't been a working royal in years. Mariah recognized Fergie. Mariah ignored Meghan. So put these two women in the same room, electric tension, the kind you can feel in your shins. And Mariah didn't fake a thing. No smile, no wave, no "oh hey girl" moment. Mariah glided around the room like Meghan was invisible. Now, Martha doesn't do messy drama. She does classy, expensive, grown woman shade. The kind that feels like a compliment until you think about it later. Her comment? "I hope Meghan knows what she's doing," which in Martha language means she absolutely does not know what she's doing. Martha built a real empire through skills, discipline, and rebuilding after prison. Meghan built interviews. So, while Martha mingled with Snoop Dogg, billionaires, and powerhouse CEOs, Meghan circled the room looking for someone to chat with. Someone who wouldn't immediately turn away. Someone who didn't already have a problem with her. Someone who might give her a sliver of validation. And she thought that someone might be Adele. Oh, sweet summer child. Now, this right here, this is the part everyone came for. Adele. Yes, the Adele, the powerhouse, the icon, the woman whose voice can break hearts and high notes at the same time. Now, here's what makes Adele's presence shocking. Adele does not go out. She does not do paparazzi. She does not do Hollywood fluff. She does not do kitschy billionaire parties unless she truly cares about the host. So the fact that Adele showed up at Kris Jenner's 70th tells you just how influential Kris really is. But it also sets up the perfect storm for Meghan Markle. Because the last time Meghan tried to get Adele's attention, she allegedly sent Adele a luxury RO gift basket filled with overpriced lemons and jars of jam. And Adele's reaction? Return to sender. No note, no smiley face, not even a thanks, but no thanks, just no. So Meghan walks into this party knowing the history, knowing the tension, knowing this woman once boomeranged her gift back like a rejected Amazon package. Still, Meghan sees Adele across the room and decides tonight might be her redemption moment. Harry, who actually has a friendly past with Adele, is probably thinking, finally, someone I won't feel weird talking to. The couple starts walking toward her, and this is where witnesses inside the party swear things got freezing. As Meghan and Harry approach, Adele suddenly becomes extremely animated in a conversation with someone else. Her shoulders turn, her eyes never move toward them. Not even a glance. Not even by accident. Meghan slows down, waiting for eye contact. Harry hesitates, hoping Adele will notice him. Adele didn't even pretend to see them. Because she doesn't do drama, but she does do boundaries. And tonight, Meghan Markle was firmly on the other side of them. Now here's where the story hits differently. Because while Harry was wandering around a Hollywood mansion looking like he needed a charger for his soul, something powerful was happening in London. A new star was rising, Prince George. This year's Remembrance Sunday was a major step for him. He wasn't just another kid standing next to his parents. He was participating, observing, learning, growing into his future role. He looked calm, respectful, focused, like a boy slowly becoming the future king he's meant to be. Meanwhile, Harry was at a party, decorated with disco lights and billionaires holding martinis. The symbolism was brutal. Prince George is being shaped for duty, responsibility, and leadership. Harry is being photographed next to Kris Jenner's indoor fountain, looking like he's questioning every life choice he's ever made. The royal family is moving forward with new generations stepping up. Harry is moving sideways into LA parties, brand deals, and celebrity circles that don't want him. And whether Meghan realizes it or not, this contrast is becoming the storyline the world can't unsee. One prince rising, one prince fading. It's not hate, it's not judgment, it's simply the reality of choices. After a night full of half smiles and razor-sharp snubs, the photos from the event went viral. And the internet did what the internet always does. It analyzed every single detail. Harry's face, pure misery. Meghan's face, smiling like she was hosting the Oscars. Their body language, completely out of sync. And this is where the whispers started. Why does Harry look so sad? Why does Meghan look so excited? Are they on the same page anymore? Is this marriage okay? People weren't trying to be cruel. The photos were just that obvious. Harry looked heavy. Meghan looked determined. He looked like he wanted to go home. She looked like she wanted to stay until sunrise. And insiders added fuel to the fire. They said this night exposed tension behind the scenes, conflicting goals, a widening gap between what Harry wants and what Meghan wants, and serious questions about the path they're on. This wasn't just a bad night. It was a public unraveling in their glittery image, and everyone noticed. By the time the clock hit midnight, the party was still going, but the Sussex narrative was crashing. Because here's the truth. Hollywood watches everything. Every entrance, every exit, every smile, every snub, and what they saw that night spoke volumes. Netflix deals underperforming. Spotify cut ties with them completely. Meghan's lifestyle brand delayed again. Harry's memoir backlash still lingering. Their popularity dropping on both sides of the Atlantic. Celebrities distancing themselves socially. No big productions, no major roles, no huge wins, constant drama overshadowing their work. Hollywood doesn't hate the Sussexes. Hollywood is simply bored. And Hollywood has a rule. Once the drama stops making money, the invitations get quieter. That night showed the industry exactly where the couple stood. Not as power players, not as cultural movers, not as Hollywood royalty, but as spectators trying to fit into a circle that stopped wanting them a long time ago. And Adele's snub, that was the cherry on top. The moment that said, you're no longer part of this story and you can't force your way into ours.